is that conservatives embarked on this decades-long campaign to overturn Roe. That they played the long game, they had a long legal strategy, but we've kind of missed that they were also implementing a parallel strategy, which was to take the rhetoric of the civil rights movement, this idea of colorblindness, and use it to actually take back and force us back to a pre-civil rights era. So they've also had this racial strategy to really delegitimize any efforts to try to bring about racial equality, particularly for Black Americans.
And you write about the Bakke case, and this was the case where a white man who applied to all these medical schools, he didn't get in, and he sued. He said it was race. And you said for centuries, men like Powell and Bakke benefited from a near 100% quota system, one that reserved nearly all the seats at nation's best-funded public and private schools and most exclusive public and private colleges, all the homes in the best neighborhoods, all the top well-paying jobs in private companies and public agencies for white Americans. So if non-color blindness and the affirmative inclusion of only white people is legal, how can it be that color blindness is only illegal when it's applied to Black folks?
Right. Well, this is the trick of it, right? So for the first 350 years of what would become the United States, we had explicit racist law against Black Americans, and power was fine with that.
Right.
And then as soon as we get the 1960s, where suddenly race was being used not to benefit Black Americans, but to try to just catch them up, to help them gain equality, all of a sudden you can't see race at all.
Right.
And that's how it works. It's this idea that now at the moment where race can be used to try to